Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to generate frequency tables with Excel. I'm using data from an employee data file that I actually got with SPSS. I've copied the data here and I've created a sheet tab called frequencies. Now let's say I want to know how many people were male and female, or better yet, how many were in the different job categories. Now I know that there are actually only 3, but if this list isn't sorted like this, you might actually overlook one. So scrolling all the way back up, what you can do is right click on the E, copy, and then simply paste. Then go to the data ribbon and actually say remove duplicates. That should be under the data tools section. It then suggests to do that from column A, that's okay. 471 were removed, and I now actually nicely have my 3 types and the job category itself. I want here the frequencies, and perhaps the easiest way to do that is to use the so-called COUNTIF function, so equals COUNTIF, and then I need to specify the range, go back to the data view, the data sheet, select the entire column E, semicolon or comma, depending on your system, check whatever it says right here between range and criteria, and this is going to be my criteria. I actually can remove this, close, and hit enter. Copy paste, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, or use the autofill handle, and it nicely shows me how many were in each category. That's the easy one. Now let's say I wanted to actually make ranges of the salary. Then it becomes slightly more complex. 0 but under 25,000, and the next one is the same as that one. You can choose any ranges you like. You will have to create a few of them. 75,000 and let's say 150,000, and I can copy these. These are my salaries. I can then use again my COUNTIF function, equals COUNTIF, and then the range data is up here, the salary, and the criteria is less than 25,000. So the way to do that, I'll remove actually this frequency bit, is to use the quotation sign, less than, again the quotation sign, and sign, and then 25,000, which is actually in C8. Then close this, enter. Copy paste. And you might actually notice that this is 474, which is the same as this total. If I add the total here, Alt equals actually is the shortcut, you can see that they're 474. That's because this is less than 150,000, so that includes all of these. So to some extent these are cumulative frequencies. I can actually then easily convert these to frequencies. Let's see. This one is the same, and I can simply say this is this cumulative frequency minus that one. If you really are nitpicking, you could of course do everything in one go. This one stays the same. Let's COUNTIF that one. And then here I could say, well, this is this one, Control copy, Control V, but now minus the sum of the previous ones. So the sum of these until that one, and then actually set this one as a fixed value, enter, and now I can copy paste this down and it should do it in one go. Excel also has a function called frequency, so again frequency, but that's a power function, so I first select all cells where I want it, then equals frequency. It then asks me for the data array, which is actually here, and it then asks me for the bins array, which is here. Instead of hitting enter, you should now hit Ctrl, Shift and then enter, and then it will actually generate the frequencies. Now you note there's a small difference, and that's because this is not doing under 50,000, but this is under and including 50,000. So for these to actually work, I need to change this to 49,999, and then you notice that it jumps to the 259. And this one then 74,999, and this one 149,999. And so be careful, this is up to and including, and if you use the count function, then it's actually just like that. If I want to use the same technique here, I simply enter the equal sign in there as well. I need to do the same here, equals, and I can copy paste this, and then they will actually be always the same. Right, that's it.